Indian Constitution Overview in Politics. Constitution Definition Interpretation. Definition of Aristotle. The rule of law is better than the rule of man. Because a man who is subject to the laws is a fool. If he is separated from the law, he is a fool even in the extremes. Introduction. K. M. Fanica definition. The promise given that the legislature based on new principles will be able to provide the necessary resources to enrich the society is a promise. A constitution is a set of rules designed and implemented to regulate the administrative machinery of a country. The word constitution is derived from the French word constitution. Constitution means to establish. The word constitution is used to describe the rules and regulations that are followed in the context of administering the state, that is, in the context of administering the political system. Just as the physical world operates based on certain principles, just as sports are governed by certain rules and regulations, the structure and operation of governments are also based on certain rules and regulations. The Constitution is the written document that outlines the structure of government departments and their functioning. The construction and management of a civilized society depends on certain rules and regulations. In a primitive society where there were no rules and regulations, savage justice and fish justice were in force. Therefore, the life of the common man was miserable. In order to provide orderly administration without governments abusing their power for the sake of the people, governments should also adhere to certain principles. The Constitution, as well as the basic rules necessary for the operation of a system, also derives the functions of that system from the same Constitution. The word constitutionum, which is mentioned in Latin, refers to the set of rules that govern a system. Constitution. The Constitution is the sacred written book of the country, a guide for all individuals, systems, institutions, and governments. The entire structure and administration of the state continues through the Constitution. The Constitution is a social document and the highest law, and the philosophical foundations of the state are also enshrined in the Constitution. It is noteworthy that the opinion of the political scientist Jelinek that the Constitution is a guide and a must for developing modern countries is noteworthy. Frederick's idea that the Constitution is the key to the orderly conduct of the political process of the state is important. The Constitution, which is the fundamental law of the state, defines the powers and duties of the government. It consolidates the rights of citizens in democratic systems and specifies the procedure for amending constitutional laws. It specifies the methods by which the fundamental institutions of the state function. Aristotle, the founder of constitutionalism. He scientifically classified governments after examining 158 constitutions and governments. Aristotle mentioned the classification of constitutions and governments in his famous book, Politics. Aristotle's teacher, Plato, proposed the rule of individuals in his famous work, Republic, stating that, either philosophers should be rulers or rulers should be philosophers. Plato's disciple, Aristotle, supported rule by law. Aristotle was the one who said that legal rule is better than individual rule. The first written constitution in the modern world is the American Constitution. The shortest constitution in the world is the American Constitution. Similarly, the strongest constitution in the world is the American Constitution. Definitions. Hermann Feiner. A constitution is a written document that sets out the structure of government, the relationships between the branches of government, and the goals and objectives of the government. Prof. Leacock. A constitution is a written document that defines the form of government. Aristotle. A constitution is the fundamental document or law that governs the way of life of the people of a country, state. Gilchrist. A constitution is a set of rules and regulations that determine the structure of the government, divide the powers among the organs of government, and specify the manner in which those powers are to be exercised. Lard Breeze. The form of government. The constitution is the set of rules that define the framework within which it operates. Hermann Feiner. A constitution is a set of rules that outline the basic political structure of a country. Leacock. The written document that defines the nature of government is the Constitution. Salmond. A statute is a set of rules formulated and implemented by a state in the administration of justice. Ulsi. A constitution is a set of principles that define the rights of the people and the powers of the government and provide for the coordination and balance between them.